Hey everyone, and welcome back to new format of Monday Coffee. You can see I'm now in the horizontal square. I feel like I can breathe here a little bit better and not being squished into a small vertical rectangle. A little bit background of what this format is about. Last year I started Monday Coffee as just a little place where I can offer some topics and discuss it with people. I listen to your opinion on this topic and just have a cup of coffee. At the same time, I was growing more frustrated with various shorts and hooks and bells and whistles of the new era of the internet, and I wanted to provide an alternative, and I started this format as YouTube shorts. I intentionally made them slower so people can take a little break and relax from the short feed that endlessly feeding them with various content. But after recording 19 episodes of them, I thought maybe it wasn't the best idea. First of all, I was creating the format and the medium that I didn't like, so it was strange to contribute into this format. And second, the audience I wanted to reach maybe wasn't even there. I had a few messages from people who said they wanted to watch Monday Coffee, but they didn't want to open the short feed because it's going to feed them with more other videos and they don't want to get into this rabbit hole. So after thinking about this a little bit more and even having a small survey on my channel posts feed, I decided to turn it into more classical podcast format and make it in a regular horizontal format as most of my videos are done in. The idea stays the same. I'm just gonna grab a cup of coffee every Monday morning and offer you a topic or an idea that I've been pondering the previous week. I suggest you doing the same, grabbing a cup of coffee and have your thoughts lying in the comments about this idea or topic, and this way we're gonna have nice conversation. That's basically my goal. On this podcast, I'm not trying to limit myself by any topics or niches. It can be anything. It can be some place that I travel to. It can be some self-improvement trick I learned, or it can be some event, anything really. My main idea is to just spark the conversation. I still don't want to take much time from your morning, so I'm gonna try to keep this format as digestible as possible. My ideal goal is under 15 minutes, but I think most of them will be even shorter. Those episodes also are fully unscripted. I still jot down some talking points for myself, as without them I tend to talk too much. But overall, it's just a free talking speech as I would talk to my friend, for example. And since it feels more as a regular podcast, I will be publishing them on Apple Podcasts and Spotify as well. Let me know if I need to publish it some other platforms. I just don't really know them as those two that I used before myself. And of course, I will continue publishing my regular videos. I don't have any strict schedule for them. I don't publish them weekly. I just make a video, and when it's done, I publish it usually on Sundays. Those are more heavily scripted. They are more resource-based, etc. And I'm leaning more and more towards this direction. Since this episode is kind of a meta, I still wanted to provide you some topic or ask you a question, and I'm curious what formats do you use? What media formats do you use for consuming the content? And if it's changed in the last couple of years, do you prefer long form like books or maybe audiobooks or maybe podcasts, or do you still consume a lot of short form content like TikTok or tweets or YouTube shorts? I'm just wondering because for me it's changed quite a bit in the last few years, especially when the AI becoming more popular, and I was just wondering if you also noticed this change in your content consumption. Also, since it's a longer format, I thought I might try something else, and I wanted to provide you my last week's recommendations, any media that I consumed, for example, and I have a few for you this week as well. First, it's a book called How to Leave 27 Conflicting Answers and One Clear Conclusion, which is a mouthful of a title. It's a book from Derek Sivers, and it's already fourth or fifth book I read from him, and I like this book because it provides you with some serious topics to think about, but it also kind of a mockery of self-help industry. This kind of balance I really liked about it, because at the end of the day, it's not a very serious book. And also, I recently watched quite an old animated TV series called Over the Garden Wall. Highly recommend it. It's one of the best animated TV series I've ever watched. It just has a perfect balance. It has interesting stories, it has a beautiful animation, it has some folklore, it has great humor. I think it's 11 or 12 episodes, and each is like 10-15 minutes long, so very short, but it's very enjoyable. I also wanted to continue recommending the coffee beans that I'm consuming a certain week, but right now I'm in Airbnb, so I'm using the coffee capsules that have been sitting in my car for some time, so I need to finish them up. And in this Airbnb we have a capsule machine, so that's what I'm drinking. It's pretty good, but I don't even know the name because it's just colorful capsules without any branding on them. I think that's it. I hope you have a fantastic week. I hope you like this new format, and I see you next Monday.